Hello everyone. So I'm not feeling the best right now, so if I'm talking real low or whatever, that's the reason. I've been sick the last couple days, but through that time, I have finished the final season of this continuity of Power Rangers as we know it, the 30th season, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. And it's the shortest season of all time, Power Rangers wise. It was only 10 episodes long, but I will have to say this is the most I've enjoyed a Power Rangers season probably since Jungle Fury, which is crazy. Obviously, there was a little bit of a time where I wasn't watching it as much as I was getting older and that kind of thing. But as like watching back and all that kind of stuff, there are things to like about other seasons, such as Samurai and Mega Force, and going through the Neo Saban era. Um, but then we had Beast Morphers, and now with the Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury coming to an end, I just want to talk about there was a good bit of stuff that I enjoyed from Dino Fury. There was a lot of great elements there, but there were still all those filler episodes. There was all those comedic things that weren't actually funny. Comedic things, like I said, that weren't even funny. I mean, whatever. But this season dialed back the comedic characters, the J-Borg, all that Buzz Blast stuff. Buzz Blast is being used as kind of like an informational thing throughout this series, this last season, but other than that, they're not super forced. There's a lot of good chemistry throughout this series. They don't even get their new powers until like the third or fourth episode. It's very crazy. I really enjoy how much, time was used for not filler. The fun stuff that happened in this series was actually part of the plot in most cases, and it was 10 episodes long. I do wish it was a little bit longer because it did feel a little bit rushed throughout the series, especially closer to the end, but I do feel as though, not Nickelodeon, sorry, but Hasbro definitely knows the right way of doing things, it seems. It seems like they understand that fans don't want all this filler stuff. They're finally getting it, that this was 10 episodes long, and it made me continue wanting to watch it. I watched the first 7 episodes yesterday and finished them off today, and it was just done so well. I was like at the edge of my seat most of the time. I was like, man, I can't believe they ended it there. Let's go to the next one. And it just felt it felt nice feeling that way, because I didn't feel that way about Dino Fury. I didn't feel that way about most seasons, like prior to Jungle Fury. And, honestly, I didn't feel that connection like as I have with maybe like even Dino Thunder, or even before that with Time Force or Lightspeed Rescue. It's one of my favorite seasons to date, which is really crazy, because it's obviously a continuation of Dino Fury, and I really didn't enjoy Dino Fury that much. I enjoyed it a good bit, but like there was still these things that, very Power Ranger tropes that we did not need, and I think that this was done perfectly. Like I said, I do wish maybe there was like 5 more episodes, so it was drawn out a little bit more, and it wasn't just boom, 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 and we weren't rushing as much, and there was a little bit more character development, but I feel like every character did have time to shine. Maybe not so much Izzy. Izzy was probably on the back burner most of this series, except for, the concern that she has for Fern. But I'm not gonna just, give you a whole, synopsis of what happened in the season, because if you're watching this, I'm sure you're either watching it or planning on watching it, because I definitely suggest to watch it, because I do feel like it did end with a bang. For the most part, I do feel as though it would have been nice to have more, legacy Rangers there. They did bring Zords at the end of the series, but other than that, I feel like they talked about other Rangers and talked about other groups, and even Billy was there, and David Yost, and he was utilized pretty good throughout the series. There was a little bit closer to the middle end that he wasn't in it as much, but he was still used very well for the most part. I do, like I said, feel like it would have been great to see some other Rangers, or at least some suits, but I guess they didn't want to do what Megaforce did and just have all these suits and then only 5 people or whatever come back to actually do their roles. But I'm pleasantly surprised with this series. I'd probably give it a good 8 out of 10. I'm very, very happy with it. There are minor things here and there, but like it felt like things mattered. There was talks of death. There was an amputee. It was such a wild ride, and I enjoyed it. What about you? Leave in the comments below what your favorite part of the series was. I thought it was cool we had an Orange Ranger, finally a real one, and it makes me happy. It does kind of suck that it was only 10 episodes, but like I said, the filler episodes of every season before crowded the series and made it unenjoyable to watch. So having no filler episodes and the story just continues the whole time made it such an enjoyable process, and I absolutely adored it. Thank you so much. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.